Hello. Right, welcome to the latest comments fest, if I can call it that. And what I'm going to do is, as ever, you know, this is it's become a tradition. I think it's a tradition where I go through your many varied comments and try and come up with some half-baked responses to what are often more eloquent comments than I can come up with. And that isn't to flatter you, because that's quite a low base. Amjid Khan. Hello, Amjid. What have you got to hide, Owen? Post the full version. Much easier than editing it. Well, Amjid, this has become, I think, almost like Peter Hitchens' full video gate, but you need to come up with a more catchy title to that. But there seems to have developed a conspiracy theory, certainly in the comments of my YouTube videos. There's been so much popular pressure. It's almost like this popular uprising has taken place, demanding that we release the Peter Hitchens video.
No, there's no justice like angry mob justice.
That's what we're going to do. That's it. It's all over. I've been overwhelmed, and, you know, it's got to the point where I'm going to have to back down. And it's painful. It's painful, but we are going to release it, and you will see for yourselves the full version of that video. Can I just say, though, and this is the pact we're now going to make between me and you, and this is, you know, this is a special pact. We will do this video, but it is a one-off. And all I worry about now is people go, well, he released a full video of the Peter Hitchens thing, why can't he do it with every video? But that is so much hassle, because we're trying to come up with really concise videos. But can we just, on this one, make it an exception? Because otherwise, poor Adam here is going to have an absolute nightmare. Leona Carissa Callan. Honestly, I've totally said your name wrong, and I get everyone's names wrong. But anyway, you say, I cried my eyes out watching this. Jez, we did. So bloody proud of you. And you're talking about the video about Jeremy Corbyn and his against the odds Labour leadership bid. He won the biggest against all odds victory in the history of British politics. 200-1 was the best you could get with the bookies, and that was about 3 months ago. And he ended up winning an absolute landslide victory as Labour leader, and that is quite the achievement. But as I always said, that was the easy bit, and as I said would happen, he has faced an absolute firestorm. It is difficult when the media as a whole is very hostile to you, so you've got to kind of come up with messages that cut through that and can kind of inspire people. And if you do that, I think you've got a chance of cutting through it all. Muscuriant. I've not pronounced that right, have I? Don't think so. Jeremy Corbyn won't sing the national anthem during a ceremony to remember British Battle of Britain pilots, but he will sing the red flag. So this is obviously referring to the fact Jeremy Corbyn came into a lot of attack at the Battle of Britain ceremony to mark you know, British pilots who tried to stop the Nazi invasion of this country, and he didn't sing the national anthem. Every country has a national anthem. And the problem with our national anthem is it's not about our country. It's not about the people who live here. It's not about our history. It's not about our traditions. It's about the monarch. Now, I'm in a minority because most people in this country support the monarchy. I prefer, you know, an elected head of state. But I accept I'm in a minority in that. And I would prefer a national anthem that was more inclusive. If I was going to be jealous of other countries, it's the fact they have a more, you know, anthems about, you know, like America, the Star-Spangled Banner, and it's all about, you know, their great traditions and all the rest of it, and we don't have that. I guess with Jeremy Corbyn, the only thing I'd say is he's got about 1 million battles to fight on everything from social security to austerity to immigration to tax justice, and I guess you just have to pick your battles, don't you? In an ideal country, we'd have a different national anthem. We don't. Therefore, if you're leader of the opposition, you have to sing it. Otherwise, what happens is I guess, you know, your enemies will make a big thing about it. What we should have been talking about this week is the fact the Tories are cutting tax credits to low-paid workers, and that must be the most unpatriotic thing imaginable. You know, British workers, people who are patronised as hard-working Britons doing the right thing, are having support to them stripped away. And these are the people who keep the country ticking day after day. They work so hard and their support's been taken away. That has to be the most unpatriotic thing imaginable. But instead we focus on the leader of the Labour Party not singing the national anthem. And I think that's tragic. And Edge. this is disgusting communist propaganda. Well, look, comrade, it's funny you should say that, because I was going to do a video about how we should collectivise farms and nationalise people's parents. I think that's an important debate to be had. And yes, sure, I think, you know, doing videos about the living wage and why there should be more housing and why workers should have more rights and maybe rail is better run by the public, I would accept that is somewhere to the left of Vladimir Lenin. So I think you're absolutely right that, you know, calling for maybe slightly more equal society than we've got at the moment, I think is rampant Marxism, Leninism, and it's about time someone called it out, and I'm glad you did. So thank you, Andej. I appreciate it. Thanks for the comments as ever. Fantastic stuff. Do keep them coming. And I guess I'll see you next time. And subscribe if you like some of these videos at least. Some of them are alright, come on, give me a break. And I'll see you next time.